Hey guys, so what I'm going to quickly do is a daily analysis of the charts. It's 14th of September, it's Tuesday, so quickly run through what's happened today. Okay, so first levels. So GU. Okay, so as you can see, it came down here, level 1, level 2, and it's reset. So this is a reset here. The reset isn't confirmed until this peak's broken, but the clues give it away. Obviously, you've got the 1350 cross, the 5200 cross. It's taken out this peak here. So all the signs, this is a nice anchor as well down here. All the signs are saying that's a reset. So we count from here, 1, 2, still on level 2, and then boom, level 3. Also, if you can see, this line is last week's high. And there's also this high the week before. So the fact that it's spiked above these levels to grab all the stop losses and the orders that are pending up there is a bigger clue that's going to reverse. So we go into the 15-minute, and yeah, so as you can see, I took this trade this morning. This is, it's like a 50-50-50, 50% in the box, trapped over the static 50 in the TDI and the 50 EMA. You wait for a close above the signal line, the red line here, and you entered. And I took it right up to the top, 30 pips. Boom, nice trade. Nothing in here. You wouldn't take this for the reason that there's a big news event just about to come up. And this was the news event here, 1:30. So you don't want to be trading too close to the news, the red news events. So as you can see as well, this is short fin, so this is like a first leg. This is actually back in the band. So you could say this is actually the second leg, even though it's a lot higher. On the TDI, it's in line, so that's divergence right there as well. And yeah, in line with New York. So when this candle shifts below the 13 and you've got TDI confirmation, RSI below the signal line and market baseline, you can take that trade. You also get a nice pullback, so you could even get another entry in there. You can either take it down to Mayo, 26 pips, or if you hold until break of the 13 EMA, then you can literally get over 50 pips in that move. So that is GU, GJ levels. So I had a reset here. So this went down in my eyes to level 1 from the peak. Then this move was the reset. It wasn't confirmed till it took out this peak with this. 1, 2, 3. Also, once again, last week's high takes it out. If you go into the 15-minute, we're looking for buys this morning up to the peak. It does virtually the same as GU, 50, 50, 50. And this one's actually cleaner because it's closer to this 50% static. So doesn't break the Asian range, comes down, hits the 50 EMA, the 50% in the box, and the 50 static. You wait for TDI confirmation, which is probably this one. This is the safer entry. You take it up either to TP, which could be last week's high, 20 pips, or if you try to get more, you would exit there when the 13 AMA is broken. Still, you'd make 10 pips. Then beautiful, beautiful move at the start of New York for the reversal. So as you can see in the TDI as well, we've got little shark fin there. 1, 2, lower on TDI, higher on the chart. 3, lower on TDI, higher on the chart. Okay. As soon as this candle, 230, that closed at 245, ties in perfect for New York. We had TDI confirmation here. Enter the trade. I wasn't greedy, and I only took it to Mayo, 32 pips. And now, sometimes you are better on major reversals to hold until the 13's broken, because when you do get a level 3 reversal, usually it will just keep going and going and going until end of session, which it's done today. If I'd held this trade, it's 100 pips to where it is now. Beautiful trade. The other thing you can do as well, obviously this is your first entry here. When this breaks the water, you can get a second entry in. And yeah, there's not much to target in there, 15 pips, but if you could aim the second entry for the 800 EMA. But yeah, look, beautiful the way this line here is last week's high. So when you see it making patterns at important price areas like yesterday's high and low, last week's high and low, take note of that. Very important areas. And yeah, that is a beautiful, beautiful trade. G-Swiss. Some beautiful trades today, guys. So I had reset here. This reset wasn't confirmed till this peak was taken out. So we go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then look what's happened. This is taken at this peak. So then we can, this is a reset. 1, 2, 3. Level 3, New York session. We are looking for sells. A little sort of a 50-50-50 in there, but a bit too far away from the static, not very clean. So probably passing that trade this morning. I actually got in this trade here. Or is it here? Yeah. So there was still over an hour till the news, and it looked very clean, so I got in. Managed to get not much, about 9-10 pips to here, and of course this was a news candle at 1:30. I got out before that, so I got in here, got out there. Nice little scalp before the news, got out, and then waited till New York. This blue line is yesterday's high, as you can see. So the fact it's making a pattern over yesterday's high, it's on level 3. If you go to pivot points, it's on a pivot. So the fact that it's on a pivot is even more confirmation, and just another confluence to add that there's going to be a reversal. And would you know it, this candle here, 2:45, closed at 3 o'clock, tied in perfectly with New York session. Broke the 13 EMA, broke the water. TDI, it wasn't, so it broke the market baseline. It was sort of on the signal line. So it's not completely confirmed. So that would be a slightly aggressive entry. But with all the other confluences that you can see, and the time and everything, you could still take that trade there. Even if you didn't, you can take it the next candle. You would obviously wait for a little pullback because that's 2 big candles. If you see it's pulled back 50%, so you can get a 50% pullback and then take it down. If you took this trade today, from here to the bottom, you're talking 70 odd pips to Mayo, 20 something. And we can take it to the bottom of the Asian box, pivot points. These are all areas that you should be looking to take your trades. Obviously now it's 8:05. So if you're still in this trade now, close the trade. You're not going to get any more. Session's about to change over. The spread's going to go crazy for the first hour. Take your profits, and tomorrow obviously we'll be looking for safety trades, stop on a high drop, straightaways. But I think that should be a nice clean reversal today. So tomorrow we'll be looking for sells. So another nice trade. EU. Not anything really on EU today. My levels, I had so I had this level 3, I had 1, 2, 3. Little advanced W there, reversed. So today I had buys, but there was a small buy this morning. So once again, 50, 50, 50, 50% Asian box, 50 EMA, 50 static. Enter there. You don't need to wait for the market baseline on TDI with these trades. It's only the M's and W's and half bats that you need the market baseline as well as a signal line. This crossed above the red line, the signal. So this was safe to take. You got in this trade, you got 12 pips. Okay, not much. It did actually, obviously, it did actually hit pivot. So once you see your rejection on pivot, and you see sort of this, you could get just take the profits, get out. Or if you waited for 13 EMA to be broken, you would exit there for about 4 or 5 pips. Then this was news, it's fired up, and yeah, there's no trades in here. So that's a pass. I don't see anything in there for EU and New York. AU the same. Let's quickly go to levels. Got AU level 3. 1, 2, 3. But might have been a reset in here somewhere. 1, 2. Not as sure on this one on the levels. Because I think GU is just reversed and DXY, I'm thinking is going to be going up. So this makes me think that this is a reset on EU, and there's also a reset in here somewhere on AU. This might be level 3, came up, and then this might be a reset because obviously the U pairs correlate. So if we're looking for sales on GU, then chances are EU and AU are going to do the same. No trades on AU today. There was a nice W in there, but this is the news. This is the news candle that shifts it, and that's red news. You don't want to risk trading that. Finally, UCAD. So let's go to the levels. So 1, 2. So 2 levels there. Then it's came down. So this looks like a reset here. 1, 2. But then what I'm thinking now is the fact it's made this little anchor on Mayo and Blueberry, 200 and 800. Taking out this peak here. So then this would be level 1 again. Big stop hunt low rise. So tomorrow I would have buys going up, hopefully to take out this peak from last week. On the 4 hours, actually quite good to see levels. The 4 hour, because on the 1 hour, if you've got 3 levels on the 1 hour, that might only be 1 level on the 4 hour, which is why you then need to get the resets to complete the cycle on the higher time frames. So on the 1 hour, we've got 1, 2, 3 levels, and then 1, 2 down. But on the 4 hour, this is just level 1. So we are still hoping to go up 2, 3. So that's why they've done this little reset on the 1 hour. And it's also a little W on the Mayo here. So yeah, hopefully we'll see a rise out here tomorrow. 15-minute. Once again, UCAD today, no trades. This was news, and then this was just a nasty single leg There's no way to get on that and with my strategy unless, I mean, unless you saw the W in the 4 hour and thought, oh, that's W in the Mayo, and try and find an entry on the 15 minute. That's not a trade I'm going to take. Nothing there. But yeah, some great trades today. Really good trading day. If you don't make money on days like today, then you're struggling, because these days might only happen once or twice a week, and the rest, you're having to sort of look a bit harder to try and find the best setups. But the fact that the G pairs all correlated so well and done level 3 reversals all together, between half 2 and 3 was just perfect. If you got all three moves, you could have got about 200 pips or more between them. So yeah, good day, and on to tomorrow. Hope this was helpful, guys, and yeah, all the best.